Once upon a time, in a cozy little town nestled by the sea, lived a curious boy named Jack. Jack had messy brown hair and eyes that sparkled like the ocean. He loved adventures and was always imagining wonderful trips to faraway places. One rainy afternoon, Jack was exploring his dusty old attic, searching for treasures long forgotten. As he rummaged through boxes and old books, he stumbled upon something peculiar, a rolled-up parchment map. Curious, Jack unfurled the ancient map and, to his surprise, it pointed to a mysterious place called the Invisible Island. Jack's curiosity tickled his adventurous spirit. What if it really exists, he thought. Jack's best friend was his loyal dog Max, a fluffy golden retriever who loved adventures as much as Jack did. "Max, we're going on a treasure hunt," Jack exclaimed, his eyes gleaming with excitement. The next morning, Jack and Max set sail in a sturdy little sailboat named Discovery. The sea was vast, and the winds whispered secrets through the sails. They followed the map, navigating through mysterious fogs and dazzling waves. Days of sailing passed, and the island seemed ever elusive. "Invisible Island," Jack muttered with a chuckle. "It truly lives up to its name." However, he was determined to find it. Just as doubt began to creep in, Max barked loudly, tugging Jack towards the horizon. As they neared what seemed like an ordinary stretch of ocean, the water shimmered like diamonds under the sunshine. Suddenly, out of the sparkling water, an island materialized. It was a wondrous place, filled with trees that sang and flowers that danced. Jack and Max explored the island, discovering hidden waterfalls and playful creatures unlike anything they had ever seen. Max sniffed around joyfully, while Jack gathered treasures of shells and stones. The invisible island was no longer hidden, its beauty was in plain sight. As the sun began to descend, painting the sky with hues of gold and pink, Jack and Max returned to their boat with hearts full of joy and a trove of memories. Jack rolled the map back up and placed it carefully in his backpack. "There's always magic in the world for those who seek," Jack said, hugging Max tightly. And so, Jack and Max sailed back to their cozy town, ready to tell tales of their incredible adventure. The mysterious, invisible island remained a secret to many, but for Jack and Max, it was a place they would cherish forever in their hearts. Jack was an adventurous young sailor. His eyes were as bright as the morning sun, and his heart was full of dreams of discovering hidden treasures and mystical lands. Jack's little boat had become his trusty home while he navigated through the vast ocean, battling waves and winds, guided only by the stars. One special morning, Jack woke up to an unusual sensation. The air felt different, and the sea seemed to whisper secrets into his ear. As he gazed out into the shimmering waves, he noticed something extraordinary, an island appearing, like magic, as the sun rose higher into the sky. Jack rubbed his eyes to make sure he wasn't dreaming. There it was, an island that seemed to show itself only when the sun touched its shores from just the right angle. "I must explore this hidden wonder," he thought, his heart racing with excitement. Guiding his boat towards the golden sands, Jack felt the thrill of an adventure beginning anew. As his feet touched the warm beach, he took a moment to marvel at the sight around him, the towering palm trees, the colorful birds chirping their morning songs, and the sweet scent of exotic flowers wafting through the air. Jack ventured deeper into the island, his eyes wide with amazement. He found pools of crystal-clear water, home to bright and curious fish, and caves that echoed ancient tales. Every rock and tree seemed to hold secrets waiting to be uncovered. As the day slipped by, Jack discovered the island wasn't just beautiful, it was magical. It was a place where nature danced and sang, where the gentle winds carried melodies that tickled his soul. Jack realized the island was a rare gem, visible only to those who dared to look beyond the horizon. With the sun setting in the distance, Jack made a promise to return. He knew the island would hold treasures beyond gold and jewels, gifts that nurtured the heart and sparked the imagination. As he sailed away, Jack looked back at the mysterious island, now hiding out of sight once more. He couldn't wait for his next adventure, for the next sunrise when the island would beckon him back with its enchanting secret. And so, Jack sailed away with a smile, ready to chase the next whisper of the sea and uncover worlds unseen. Once upon a time, there was a curious young boy named Jack who loved adventures. One day, he stumbled upon a map in his grandfather's dusty attic. The map was old and tattered, with faded lines leading to a mysterious island that no one spoke of. Excited by the prospect of a new adventure, Jack packed his backpack with snacks, binoculars, and his trusty compass. He clambered onto his uncle's old raft and set sail for the island marked on the map. After a day of gliding over sparkling waters, Jack's raft reached a unique island. As he set foot on the sandy shores, his eyes widened in wonder. Trees with glowing fruit cast colorful lights on the ground, creating a dazzling, ever-changing spectacle. The island was alive with magic. Nearby, animals darted around, changing colors like living rainbows. From blue to red, then yellow to green, they filled the air with giggles and playful squeaks that echoed through the trees. Intrigued, Jack ventured deeper into the island. He stumbled upon monumental ruins partially hidden by creeping vines. The ancient stones were etched with symbols that seemed to tell a silent story of a civilization long lost to time. As Jack examined the strange symbols, they began to shimmer subtly. He felt a pull, a sense of familiarity, as if the symbols were whispering their secrets directly into his heart. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the shadows, a wise-looking parrot with feathers so colorful they put the changing animals to shame. "Welcome, young explorer," the parrot squawked in a melodic voice. "You have unlocked the island's mystery." Jack listened wide-eyed as the parrot told him about the forgotten civilization that once thrived here. They were people who loved nature and respected its magic, living in harmony with the land. The adventurous boy felt inspired. He promised to never forget the lesson of the glowing fruit, the ever-changing animals, and the ancient symbols. With a heart full of knowledge and a spirit renewed, Jack waved farewell to the wise parrot and set sail back to the mainland, wondering what new mysteries awaited him next. And thus, the legend of the Island of Wonders grew, becoming one of Jack's favorite adventures to share with friends back home. Once upon a time, on a mysterious island surrounded by shimmering blue waters, there lived a curious young boy named Jack. Jack had always dreamt of finding hidden secrets and lost treasures, and his heart knew the island had a secret of its own. One sunny morning, while exploring the island's sandy shores, Jack stumbled upon an old wooden box half buried in the sand. Excitedly, he dug it out and opened it to reveal a strange set of symbols carved on ancient stone pieces. "What are these, Max?" Jack wondered aloud, turning to his best friend Max, who was a clever parrot with vibrant green and blue feathers. Max flapped his wings excitedly, perched on Jack's shoulder, and replied, "These are the symbols of mystery, Jack. We must solve the puzzle to unlock the island's secrets." Together, Jack and Max set out on an adventure, making their way through the thick jungles and over the rocky hills of the island, clutching the stone pieces in their hands. They followed the symbols to various landmarks, including a towering waterfall and an ancient tree that whispered in the wind. As they collected clues, Max remembered a tale whispered by the legendary parrots who lived in the island's treetops. The symbols form a code, and the proper sequence reveals the hidden truths. Back at their camp, Jack and Max laid out the stone pieces with great anticipation. With Max's guidance, Jack carefully arranged them, studying the intricate details of each symbol. After hours of brainstorming and teamwork, the final click was made, and the stones fit together perfectly. At that moment, a soft glow emerged from the center of their formation, and the ground beneath them opened slowly, like a secretive book. There, gleaming under the soft rays of the sun, was a treasure chest. But instead of gold or precious jewels, they found something infinitely more valuable: scrolls filled with ancient knowledge about the island, its mysterious creatures, and its vibrant history. Jack and Max realized they had uncovered the island's greatest treasure, the wisdom of the past. With the scrolls in hand and hearts full of curiosity, they knew their adventure had only just begun. From that day forward, Jack and Max became the keepers of the island's secrets, sharing the wonders of knowledge with all who visited, ensuring that the wisdom of the past would never be forgotten. One day, Jack set out on a journey to unveil the island's mysteries. Armed with an old map from his great-grandfather, Jack sailed his sturdy ship across the ocean, determined to find the invisible island. His heart buzzed with excitement and a little bit of fear. He knew his venture was risky, but the potential discovery of the island's secrets was too alluring to ignore. Day after day, Jack navigated through treacherous storms, endured long nights under the luminous stars, and battled fierce sea creatures. His bravery was legendary, and soon enough, whispers about his voyage spread across the land. Lo and behold, before him lay the island, nestled within large green trees and colorful blossoms. Jack's heart soared with joy. On the island, Jack discovered ancient scrolls filled with wisdom about compassion, bravery, and the importance of preserving nature's beauty. Jack understood that this knowledge must be shared with the world. The wisdom from the scrolls enhanced his understanding and opened his mind to new possibilities. Jack pledged to protect the invisible island's secrets and its majestic existence, ensuring its mysteries would be preserved for future generations. Whenever he sailed, some nights he would muse over the island's hidden tales and thrilled at how its wisdom changed his life forever. Jack's journey was more than exploration. It became an act of honoring legacy and safeguarding the unknown treasures that life holds. And so, the legacy of the invisible island continued, woven into tales of wonder, forever cherished in the realm of magic.